And welcome to another midweek at the Citadelle. Something slightly different for you today. We've brought you outside and you are looking at the garden table and 4 books. Now, before we go any further, I want to refer you back to episode 8, The Wonder of Nature. And during that episode, Suzie gave us a tour of our tower room and she came across a cardboard box full of books. And I seem to remember she wouldn't stick her hand in there too deep because she didn't have any gloves on. And I'll just show you that footage before we go into these books in more detail.
A bookcase, rather. I'm not sure I wouldn't put my hands in here without gloves on.
So have a look. Oh, there's quite a few, isn't there? Oh, well, we'll dig them out. Okay, well, we'll dig those out one by one and find a home for them.
We have a nice armoury.
And what we have are 4 leather-bound books. I say they're books, they're not actually. But let me just show you first of all the dates. 1897, 1898, 1899, and that's, trust me on this, that says 1900. And it's a publication called La Famille, the family. And what it is, it's actually a weekly journal, but these books make up the whole year. So this is like an annual for the whole year. And I'll just open them up and we'll start showing you through them.
So this one is 1897. That is table of contents.
Yeah.
And it's a woman and children's magazine.
Yeah, it's aimed at women and children with fashion and all sorts of things like that.
Crafts and stuff like that.
And that sort of thing.
So this is the 3rd January, first one of the year. Let's have a look.
And stories etc.
Yeah.
And lovely illustrations.
So this is a drawing of an official visit, but it's unpublished.
Yeah, official visit. In edit is it unpublished? So maybe they take new artists or unpublished work and put an illustration in, something like that. Not sure. We haven't had a lot of time to look through these ourselves.
This is nice.
It's beautiful,
and
isn't
they've
it?
used colour.
Yeah. Price 25 centimes.
Is that one page? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So January. So presumably this is some sort of fashion section. And here in question par semaine, question of the week, is that? So maybe there's a question that gets answered every week. Yeah, interesting.
So some more ladies' fashion. This looks like maybe some mail order because it's got prices and addresses on.
Yeah, it says up in the top corner there, Courrier de la Mode. La Mode is fashion. Courier, that's a courier. Delivery. So perhaps this is an early mail order. So some adverts.
Some embroidery pattern.
Is that diabetes? Sucre. Yeah, it's interesting stuff, isn't it? And all these illustrations, you know, they're of their day, aren't they? Just perfect, really. Some music.
And adverts.
Fleur et papillon. Papillon butterfly. Flowers?
Flowers, yeah.
Flowers and butterflies. So, piano music.
Some adverts.
Some more adverts. And yeah, episode number 2. Got a poem. So quite a lot of interesting little articles, aren't there?
Mm. I like the pictures.
Yeah. So, Les Immigrants. So, the immigrants. Fire. Should turn it up.
Mm. That's the fire brigade.
The fire brigade. 1896.
So this is the confession. So who's confessing to who?
Yes. Who's the guilty one here? Eau de toilette. Lubin.
Some lace patterns here.
So 1898.
The gifts for an unwell child. The sleeping infant Jesus.
Presumably that's Mary, is it?
I would have thought
don't know.
So. Some more adverts here. Hair pieces. So they needed them in those days.
So that's interesting because this was for women. So it's not like it's a man who's lost his hair and it's a wig. It's actually for women. So is that to do with alopecia or something like that?
That looks like a shipwreck because they're on a raft.
Stormy seas.
Yeah. So this is 1899. Ooh, love that colour. Look at it. Like a peacock blue. Oh. What's that? So somebody's cut out these little triangles. It looks like some kind of puzzle or something. So I'm going to put them back in there. Keep a bit more colour. Oh, this looks like a dog show. So I think that's some lockets to put portraits in. So this book is 1900.
Yeah.
This looks like wedding scene, but it looks like it's on glass or something.
So maybe it's a picture of some stained glass or something.
Mm.
Okay. Oh, it's a museum. It's in the Museum of Luxembourg.
Mm.
By the looks of it, so it must be quite a famous, maybe painting of some sort. Or glass, whatever. It does look like a stained glass, picture of stained glass.
That's what I thought. That looks like credit for pianos.
Payable over 3 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so you get some credit to buy a piano then. So boring in those days. And Dubonnet aperitif.
So this is before Mass, and this is repertoire before what?
Festival. La Repetition. Repertoire. before the festival repertoire is.
Because they've all got their
Yeah.
instruments. So. The bells of Easter.
Yeah, there's the bell
See the
there.
bell there.
Let me turn that up so we can have a proper look at it.
Well, we'd just like to say thank you for being patient, waiting for our Wednesday vlog.
Which is now Friday, but one week only.
Got there in the end.
Got there in the end.
We've got to get on to Sundays now.
Yeah, well, we're all right. We've done some filming towards Sunday, so we're a bit more confident that we'll get Sundays out on time. Hope you enjoyed that little look through those books. We find these old illustrations and things quite interesting, really. And our French is coming along. We're starting to understand more of it, but
Be nice to be able to read them.
yeah, it would be nice to be able to read them properly. But we'll probably take some photographs and put some on our website over the next week or two. We'll let you know when we have. So hope you enjoyed it. And we shall see you on Sunday. No excuses.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Enchanté.